This group that we have this year, I think it's our deepest roster in the 3 years that I've been here, and so I'm really excited to see how it translates into the games, and we've already had very competitive practices, and so I'm excited for this season, and I expect a lot from this team.
They've been nothing short of welcoming and loving, and it makes me feel at home even 3,000 miles away.
Fortunately, we were able to sign a team impact player yesterday, and we're really looking forward to, in the season, having her come to games, learning from her and her determination and her drive, and then hopefully she just acclimates with the team really quickly, and we get to do a lot of team bonding activities with her.
What's special about this year's team is just our cohesiveness. We really were so close with each other. It felt like a family, and I think out of all my time at Harvard, this team was the team that was the closest. It didn't matter what grade you were in or what friend group you were closer with. Everyone was really close with each other and cared about each other, and I think that made a huge difference in our season play.
Over these past 4 years, I have experienced great moments with the team, and I think the team has just gotten closer as the years have gone on. As the time has gone on, we've grown to really appreciate the moments we've had together on and off the field. Whether it's long bus rides or late practices, I think everyone really bought in.
It's magical. I mean, I can't put it any other way. It felt awesome.
I think what made this team special was that despite a bumpy start, we were able to bounce back quite easily with our chemistry and kind of going on an upward slope from there, winning some big games, having a good streak, and really showing out for each other day in and day out, even when our regular Ivy Conference season didn't go exactly as planned. We came up on top with a huge Ivy tournament win, which was just shows how much this team is willing to persevere and the optimism that we have.
I'm immensely proud of my team because I feel like we pulled it all together today, not letting them get any shots off and finishing our chances, and we really stuck together like a family despite all of the delays.
A big focus this season was to achieve similar goals that we've had throughout my entire career, and that was to become the best team in Ivy League history. I think that we were able to accomplish great things this season.
It feels really good to get my first career goal during my senior year. Thanks to Gabby for the really good ball, but I think we're ready to go into Ivies. We're finally putting those pieces together, and we're ready to go.
I think that this group had something incredibly special off the field, more importantly than on the field. It was definitely the closest that I've ever been to a team, and I think everyone felt that way. And that feeling of really being close together, supporting each other no matter what, I think carried us to be the team that we were able to be and accomplish what we did this season.
I think we definitely have left Harvard women's soccer in a better place than when we found it. I think just soccer-wise, we really competed our entire time here and have improved just our team's competitiveness and our standards on the team. It's not acceptable to not show up and work your hardest, and people want to show up for the people next to them. But also, we've had an impact on the team socially. I think now this team is much more accepting for queer people as a queer space for new incoming players, and I think that's been huge. Our team is very much more diverse and much more accepting and open-minded than we used to be, so that's a great improvement.
I would definitely say the team's unique. Everyone kind of brings something different to the table in the best way possible to make us a very cohesive team. And just, I would say we have a bunch of warriors almost on this team. I think no matter the role people played, they always stepped up to the challenge and rose up to the occasion.
To be completely honest, I don't really remember what happened. All I remember is landing on my back, and then I got dogpiled, but I mean, it's super special. Like, that was the first time I tried a bicycle kick.
So I'm really proud of the team. I'm really happy with where we're at, and we keep chugging along. having a very international team is, in my opinion, very special. Everyone brings their own thing from wherever they come from in the world, and we all come together and make a very cohesive group. We all have our own little spark, our own little talent, and that's what makes our group very special.
I think I'm really proud of what my original class did, what this senior class did in the time that they were here. I think, you know, we talked about it this season before going into the tournament, and the history of the Harvard women's soccer program, where it was when I was a first year in 2019 and where it is now. And I think there are pretty substantial differences in the achievements that we were able to have. I think that we have now set a new standard for what this program can be and what future teams should be striving for each season, and I think that's, you know, the most that you can ask for leaving this place.
Our team culture is unlike any other. I think there are moments behind the scenes, such as like pre-games in the locker room before we head out for a game, especially home games. I think our pre-game rituals are so unique and special. Just getting each other energetic and hyped up is really amazing to see, and I think that everyone has each other's backs.
Enjoy this. Enjoy this. You deserve to be here. Let's go win this thing. Come on. Yeah.
3 words I would use to describe this team is welcoming, resilient, and funny. Our team was definitely chaos, but it was funny.
Resilient, determined, fun.
I think the first word would probably be resilient. I would say creative. I think we have really different styles of play just because of people coming from all over the world. My favorite moment was probably the bus home from Providence after we won the Ivy tournament, and we just were like, we were just so excited, and we had worked all season for this, and to finally have it culminate in a ring was just an amazing moment for all the seniors and for, you know, all the team in general.
Winning the Ivy League tournament at Brown has to be one of the best moments on the field this season. I think like the joy that everyone had after winning and celebrating on the field was just great.
I think with the team, I think winning this Ivy tournament is definitely one of my favorite memories. I think it was a long time coming, especially for the 5th years who took time off. I think that just seeing how happy the entire team was and how proud we were of each other, it was a very special moment for me.
I loved playing at home, obviously in front of a home crowd on Jordan Field. I think the home bids we got in the NCAA tournament are definitely my 2 favorite core memories. Breaking attendance records was amazing. Having all my friends and family there was amazing. I think particularly this year, even though I was out with an injury, it was amazing seeing my fellow GK Union rise to the occasion, and Denver getting that 100% save percentage. Definitely have to shout her out for that. I think that was definitely one of my favorite moments.
So proud of this group for, you know, our performances so far and the performance today, and I can't wait to get out to BYU.
My favorite memory from this season had to be our trip to Utah, even though it didn't end the way that we wanted it to. It was definitely a really unique and special experience. I'd never been to Utah before, and of course we also, you know, got to have the luxury of flying back on a chartered plane and whatnot, which was pretty fun.
Mountains! They're everywhere.
Mountains! Woo!
Mountains!
Okay, Ola, what's your favorite thing so far about the scenery?
The scenery? Yeah, the snacks.
She said the snacks, folks. All right, next.
Hey guys, Phil has given me the pleasure of vlogging the trip. Hold on.
We just finished practice. We have this beautiful view. There's Carrie. There are the mountains. There's Ursula. Say hi. Oh, she's cute. So yeah, I mean, come along. Come along for the ride. Phil made a grave mistake making me trip vlogger. Hi. Say hi. Yeah. No. Phil made me the vlogger. Phil did that to me. But then he goes, Hannah, keep going.
Being on this team has not only provided me with thousands of life lessons, but it's also given me some of my best friends. And I know that this team is just something that's so special, something unlike I've ever been a part of before, because I know that when I walk away from here this year, I will still have over 26 best friends to lean on throughout the rest of my life.
I think this past year you have, like the past season, last season, you guys learned a lot of how successful our team can be, but particularly when our team culture is at its best and when everyone really cares about each other. So I really hope that you all carry on the same type of love and commitment to each other in the coming years so that you can get some wins and have an amazing season and really enjoy your time here.
Remember what made you start playing in the first place, and remember that joy that you have playing, and never let that go, because that's going to fuel you through the hard times, that's going to fuel you through the good times, and it's going to keep you coming back. So I would say never lose that joy and never lose that love for the sport.
I'm very excited to be an HWS alum and watch what everyone achieves on the team and when they graduate.
Grim on 3, 1, 2, 3! Grim!